How you guys doing out there? Yeah, all right, all right. This is us high on top of Mount Shasta here, cooling the sounds and tuning into the God vibes, making the adjustments on the tape here, so that you get the very, very best. Now the tape's really sensitive, of course, so you probably hear a lot of different things. Here we go. Yeah. Whoop. Catch up on this. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, how you guys doing? All right. Well, here we are. This is the October tape, and I know that because I am specifically being conscious of that. And as you are aware of all of this year's tapes, the one thing that is going on is that we've made them throughout the year because of my extensive travel. So this October tape is actually, because I'm totally into the truth, being brought to you in January, around January 7th or 8th. I'm making this tape. So October's gone, but because I'm always here in the moment, we'll take this moment and we'll do October. We're up here, and the weather has gone through some amazing changes. Weather is always amazing to me. It has the ability to alter the entire human consciousness, just through observation. If rain shows up, we have to change our clothes. We have to change the way we look at the day. We have to see what colors we should be wearing in retrospect to how dirty we're going to get. If it's a beautiful warm day, we're wondering what's the least amount of things that we can get on, still stay modest, still stay cool, still have fun. And the weather has the ability to do that to us. When she really lays it to us, it has been snowing up here, and so the changes have been unique. Down there in LA, it's been flooding. I'm just sort of keeping with the present time mode, even though it's October. Just forget that part. Weather's been changing. We're getting more water, more precipitation, and so when weather, just that consciousness alone, comes out and lays herself out and lays the beauty of the snows, it's truly amazing to see the impact that she has on all of us. I see that in the snow, people are starting to get back into skiing, and they're shifting their consciousness, and people are getting loose again. They're lightening up and letting go of some tensions. As I've observed in December, a lot of growth out there on that planet. A lot of growth. A lot of having to let go of, a lot of having to trust, a lot of change, as always. But a little more on the physical plane as to what I've observed. For me, getting back in touch with God and sharing that oneness and sharing that wholeness kind of encourages me to drift into a God tape. I was kind of thinking about a God tape on the way up. God tapes are those tapes that I just feel inspired at when I'm kind of rolling up the mountain and seeing what's going on and sharing the beauty and that touch of wholeness that you can feel in your multidimensional self that extends you way past the physical and way past the metaphysical, where we still have our concepts and ideas that project that we're growing, and past the conscious and subconscious aspects of the mind and all the multi-pictures that all the different bodies produce in different levels, and becoming the snow as it falls, becoming the blanket of snow as it has laid there over the weeks of off and on snows and off and on storms, becoming the ground underneath the snow, laying in a semi-dormant state and yet totally active, because the minerals are active now. They're moving, the melting, the ice, the change, the erosion factors, things that we don't even see under the blanket of snow. Everything's in movement. I occasionally do God tapes because I can expand so many different states and so many pieces of love. And I guess that's what it's really all about, that I never grow tired, as you know, of talking about the essence which we are. So sit back and relax. This tape is directed for that wholeness that is within us, that little bit of each of our bodies as it can identify, that wholeness. Take time out in your day now for this tape, because who knows where it goes, and enjoy it. Let's just kind of take a deep breath in. Letting it out. Just breathe in through every pore you have. Just kind of inhale. Relax and just let it out. Yeah. Now, enjoy yourself. Breathe in and feel the joy in you. Relax and let it out. Okay, now, for those of us who have forgot about the joy, let's take a moment and check in on joy. Joy is a state of being where the brain knows that it's really not doing anything on the physical plane, but it feels good. Yeah. So there's a point of view for the physical brain. The feelings in our body feel good, although we're not like having a rush in any way, shape, or form. We just kind of like feel good in that moment. That's joy for that part of the multi-dimensional self. So the brain doesn't have to search for a picture, let it go. The emotions don't have to feel anything, so just let that go. Okay, and yet both of those things know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, now that joy, let's give it the physical plane. What I want you to do is I want you to squeeze every muscle in your body. I want you to squeeze your fists. I want you to squeeze your toes. I want you to get every muscle in your body rigid. As rigid as you can possibly get it. Just stiffen it up, squeeze it, get it tighter, every muscle in your face, get it real tight. Okay, now I want you to hold it, but I want you to concentrate on every muscle getting tighter and tighter, holding them. Don't forget all those little finger muscles. You want to feel every muscle in your arm, in your forearm, in your hand, in your fingers, in your legs, in your knees, in your feet, in your toes, in your chest, in your waist, in your stomach, in your shoulders, in your neck, in your face, and squeeze them harder. Now, come on, now get them tight, and I'll count. 1001, 2, get them tighter. 3, you're going to hold it to 10. 4, come on, tighter. 5, squeeze them. 6, make them hurt now. 7, but not too much. 8, get it as tight as you can. 9, concentrate on it. 10, that's it. Now relax. Just totally let the body relax. Okay, now that's joy too for the body's point of view. Okay, now if you did that, so far the body's relaxing, the brain's relaxing, the feelings are relaxing. You shouldn't have a point of view. Now just relax and kind of listen right now. Joy is that state where you can just kind of hang out. Nothing really matters. Yeah, okay, now here we go. Let's take a deep breath in. Relax and let it out. That's it. Take a deep breath in. Relax and let it out. That's it. Breathe God in. And breathe God out. Okay, now, check this out. Now, just imagine from the next multi-dimensional self, that big glowing light that hangs out around you. It's the shape of an egg. You live inside this egg. Okay, this egg is glowing golden light. And this golden light is like alive, because it's like God aspects. Okay, and you can breathe this golden light in through every pore in your body. And just start imagining all that golden light as an aspect of God, okay? Okay, so here we go. We're breathing it in. Filling up all that light around us and through us and in us. And so that whole inside of, just picture an egg around you, and we're inside of it. Everything is aglow with this golden glow. That's it. Breathe it out. That's it. Breathe it in. Relax. Breathe it out. That's it. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. So that you're just like becoming alive with this golden light. Everything is cool. You can let go of the concentration on it now. Just keep breathing. That's it. However you want. And relax. Just relax. Okay. You see now, getting into the hang of God, I've noticed, takes a little bit of effort. You want to kind of relax into it. You want to like let your mind go. Let the brain relax. Let the emotions, kind of phase out for a moment there. That's it. Let me see. That's it. Okay. See, if you ain't got your brain working on stuff, then it's easier to relax. It's easier to just flow. Sometimes in the busy, hectic times that are out there, and it's after the holidays, so if we've gotten through the holidays without judging ourselves, we've accomplished a great deal. If we've gotten through the holidays and we've had to judge ourselves, take a deep breath in and go, hey, I release all my judgments, like who needs them, so take a deep breath in. Then with a conscious thought, just go, hey, I release all those judgments of myself. Alright, try it again. And in. That's it. Picture it. I release all them judgments of myself and let out that breath. Yeah, because see, it's like present time. So, if you made any judgments of yourself, let them go. Now let's do it again. Take an inhale. Picture those judgments of yourself and just release them out on the exhale. Yeah, you know what? On the next breath, let's audibilize it. Okay, on the inhale. Okay, now get a picture in your head. I'm going to release all these judgments of myself. And say that on your exhale. There I go, God, releasing all them judgments. Releasing judgments, releasing judgments, releasing judgments of myself. Thanks you for clearing that out of my brain now. Whew, yeah. Good, feeling better already. Okay, now, here we go. Now that you've let go of all those judgments of yourself, you can get back into the present moment. Okay, here we are, present moment. Yeah, take a deep breath in, breathing God in, livening every cell inside your body, breathing it out. Oh, I know. Just in case, for whatever reason, we think we're not worthy. Let's take a deep breath in of this God that's just flowing through our essence and that we are. So breathe in that God, breathe it in deep. That's it. Now hold on to that. Hold on to that breath, okay? Now, just start feeling all that godness in you, all that worthiness in there. Okay, now release all that unworthiness that you think you might have in yourself. Exhale. That's it. Breathe it out. Breathe out all that unworthiness that you think you've got on yourself. That's it. Okay, now breathe God in. So, as you're breathing God in, then it just helps release all that lack of worthiness that you think you might have in there. And if you don't have any of this, then this is just going to strengthen you in your God. Okay, now breathe out whatever unworthiness you had left in there. That's it. Because we're in the present moment. We're going into the God space. We're going to clean out our bodies. That's it. That's it. Breathe it out. Okay, breathe in more God. Take it in. Yeah, get it way in there. Now hold it. Let it work through your system. Let it break down all those concepts, all those thoughts that separate you from God. Now, consciously say, God, I release all this unworthiness that may have been in there, whether I could see it or not, who knows, I'm just letting it go. Keep breathing it out. Breathe out, breathe out, go deeper, push, 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 push. Okay, breathe in. Okay, now, I want you to sit there and breathe God in and breathe God out in your own rhythms, however you can do that. And if you think you need some more big pushes, exhales on, I'm just releasing that, I just feel unworthy yet. Let me take a couple more deep breaths while you're just babbling out there, Dennis. And then I can breathe. I can shake this stuff. That's it. I'll just talk while you try to breathe your stuff in and out. See, I only want you to be in the present moment for this tape. And so I figured we'd run through a bunch of little things there to relax you and get you geared in there. Okay? Okay, now, let's just close our eyes. Now, this may be a little difficult if you're driving. Sorry. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself, 10 foot. And breathe in. Breathe in the essence. Breathe in the purity. That's it. And relax and exhale the cleanness and the purity. And as you relax, just feel your spirit and all the different things that you imagine you are just kind of lightly relaxing within you. Breathing in the God that you are. Because you know what? That's what it's really all about, the God that you are. And sometimes after the hectic seasons, it's hard to pull out of it. So, just kind of relax. You know, as a being of God, you are an incredible human being. Look at you as you glow. Look at you as you shine. So you just keep breathing the God in, and I'll keep reflecting what that does to you. See, as you sit there and just breathe in and drift, it's God capable of going through all of the dimensions and just feeling you and touching you and inspiring you. You are a being of light that is immersed in the universe with a special glow that doesn't necessarily separate you from the rest of the things, but gives you a point of reference to see that you're more. The consciousness of knowing that you are deeper than your deepest thought, and that you're brighter than your brightest thought, and that you move and you flow through the essence of a being that somewhere within inside of you love and you cherish. And search to understand how that can be. And yet you know, because you feel the peace and you feel the love, and you know that when you take moments like this, all the rest of the world is still doing its thing, but like you're shining. You're reaching in and you're glowing, and the divinity that you are is reaching out to you, and you're reaching to it, and you're going beyond the borders of the mind and the brain and concepts and feelings and knowings. And your divinity allows you to expand and feel and touch things deep within you and deep around you, and deep beyond words can take you. And you are that depth, and you are that insight, and you are that knowing, because you are reflecting that inner beauty, that inner knowing, that inner glowing back to the self. You are a magnificent creation of the divine. You are a multitude of dimensions and levels and levers and gadgets and pumps and organs and feelings and glows that go beyond what you can even perceive from moment to moment. The pumps work, the whistles blow, the voice spins, the ears listens, the eyes rotate, the bodies move, the feelings enhance, the knowingness goes within, the depth perceives, the consciousness goes beyond. You are all that. You are the magnificence of God and more. You seek to identify all of this and more at a oneness that goes beyond and beyond. When you go within, you are there, and you see why you work, and you understand that even those concepts of work, this is something that goes beyond that. It is something that goes beyond feeling. It is something that goes beyond the knowingness. Because sometimes as we dwell in each of the many bodies and we ask ourselves why and when, how and wherefore, and come from truth and disbelief and not sure and unsure, we run and we seek these moments where it is there for us. And when we forget, somebody comes along and goes, "Hey, remember? Sit down, take a break, take a breather, who are you? Why have you let the physical world become your God? Why have you let each of the bodies demand and presume that they are in control? When you are the shining essence of the oneness, not having to demand anything upon yourself. Because you are the beauty of God. You are the light of a world. Your world. The world. As you reflect in your world, so it reflects in the universes that surround you and live from you and grow from you. The innerness of you waits for your very command. Should we be clear? Should we be not clear? Should we be sick? Should we be healthy? Should we be passing off toxins? Should we be taking in air? Should we be feeling good? Should we be feeling bad? When you go into the oneness, all of these things come into peace. They're not trying to identify themselves and claim that they're God, so that they get the attention of you through the day. See, when you sit there in peace and joy, you don't demand any attention. The bodies don't demand your attention. See, by your attention you create their worlds, and by creating their worlds, they look like they're real, and you forget about God, that essence that you sit in right now. Take another deep breath of it. That's it. Keep deeper. Take it in. You can suck in more air. I want to see your eyes pop. Deeper, 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 deeper. Now hold it. Take it deeper again. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Relax. That's it. Blow it out. Yeah. Take another deep breath. In. Deeper. 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 Again. Hold it. Yeah, look at your consciousness soar. Look at your bodies change. Look at your feelings alter. Experience that. Blow it out. That's it. Now breathe and watch your consciousness shift. When in doubt, just take a couple of breaths. Understand the beauty, the divinity that you are. I don't have to explain a bunch of things to you on how God works. All you have to do is take it upon yourself to sit down, relax, and tune into it. God is that ever-present state that is with you always. It is an ever-present knowing. You know, sometimes when we get that far out there, just remember that space in between every thought that you have. In between every space, as that thought jumps from cell to cell to cell in your brain, know that God is giving you that ability to slip into it, or to be in the physical plane, and keep projecting yourself into pictures of worry and concern and that you're not good enough and all those other things, when you can be letting all that stuff go. Let go of the things that hold us onto the physical plane and go back into the things that are of the God, that do nothing but just recenter us and shine within us. When the physical world looks that busy, remember why I say you can get into the moment at any given time. It's because present moment is the space between every thought that you have as it goes through every cell in your brain. You can manifest that divine attribute. And you can pull yourself back into the present moment and be at oneness with God at any time you want. Sometimes you may have to sit down and listen to a whole tape for an entire, half hour or whatever it is, but it's still worth it, man. You pulled it together. Breathe God in again. A little more, now hold it. God's gentle. Now breathe it out. Now breathe it in. And breathe it out. And breathe it in. And breathe it out. Yeah, see, God doesn't have to be a bunch of words either. I sure do love seeing you shine the way you shine when you're in that clear space, and the way your body puts out that different thoughts. See, each one of us think differently of the God that we are, and the God that is all things, and the God that we're learning to become. Each one of us has our own separate ideas on that, and it's like such a beautiful thing to see. You are all such beautiful things to see. It's an honor and a joy for those of you who have shared tapes with me. When I get into a divine space and look out and see you glow. I mean, see, when you listen to this tape right here, right now, as you listen, I can hear you, I can see you, I can feel you, because I'm in that moment that you're listening to this tape. And we get to share that inner God space. That's like a very unique thing. When you listen, I can hear you. I can hear that aspect. Just like you can hear the vehicle as it comes up the road. And the beauty of that is it's also at the end of the tape. It brings you back to that physical aspect. That knowing that, oh yeah, well, I'm going to have to switch the tape to the other side and see what else is happening. Yeah, so I'll meet you on the other side there. And blessings on you from this side. It was an honor to touch you and your godness each and every time you listen. I hear and we share. Thank you. See you on the other side.